adding my camera to this base plate. So by doing this, I'm literally just screwing it straight onto, is constantly falling back and it forward. So if I undo one of the screws underneath, I can basically slide my camera forward until it gets to a good balance. And as you can see, it's still falling backwards to get to the point where it is perfectly balanced. Now, it does take a little bit of getting used to by how small some of the adjustments have to be. So I can see now that the gimbal and the camera is balanced and it's not falling either way. If we let go again, you can see that the camera is constantly falling to the left, which basically means I undo this screw here and I move the camera in the opposite direction that it's falling in. So tiny little bit of adjustments until we get to the point where it is going to be balanced. I can see a tiny bit more. So there we go. As you can see now, I'm letting go and it's holding itself. So I make sure we move on to the next one, which is basically this one up here. So if I put the camera pointing directly up, as you can see, it's falling backwards again. So if I undo this screw here, I can slide it the opposite way than it's falling. Tiny little bit of adjustment until again that it's holding itself. If I tighten that screw up, now in theory both axes will be balanced. So it's balanced this way and now it's also balanced pointing up. But the easiest way is just to pick up the gimbal and hold it sideways. Now if I hold it sideways, as you can see, this is going to the top. So I basically know that this isn't perfectly balanced because it needs to be basically nice and flat and straight. So if I undo that adjustment and I slide it into the way it's falling, as you can see there, it's going straight to the top. So I need to do the opposite now. Take it back and forth. It's slightly lower, so I do the same thing again. So we're good that way. As you can see now, it is perfectly level sideways in every single way. The camera is now perfectly balanced on this gimbal and I can use it and it's going to be absolutely fine and it's not going to basically freak out because it's not balanced properly at all. So that is pretty much how you balance a 3-axis